What's good, guys? This is Nightwing2303
and Geronmon
from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to WearTesters Trash Talk. Today we're going to be talking about ANTA and Klay Thompson. They supposedly unveiled at least some sort of shoe that he's going to be wearing. Whether or not it's his signature has yet to be determined. But we're going to talk about that first, so let's go ahead and get right into it.
Via the ANTA Instagram, there were two photos of Klay Thompson and a shoe. Initially, it was reported as, or thought to be, his first signature shoe with ANTA. It was in a Warriors colorway, and I'll be honest with you, I thought that the shoe looked better than what I was expecting for ANTA. It didn't look like a generic, heavy synthetic with heavy overlays that we're used to seeing with ANTA. It was different, and the traction looked like it had some thought into it.
It looked to me a little bit rip-off-ish, because it looked just like this and it also looked like it had the Kobe 9 tread pattern in it.
You don't have a 9 with you, but
no.
It was like this and the Kobe 9 had a baby.
You know, as long as it works, then that's all that matters. But just from a first impression, I was just kind of like, you know, it is what it is.
I thought it looked better than what I was expecting, because ANTA isn't the highest quality, and that's what they are. They make affordable sneakers.
Yeah, overseas, they're not a premium brand whatsoever.
Like Li-Ning or something like that.
Yeah, so as far as like the main brand, there's Peak, there's Li-Ning, and then there's ANTA. There's some other ones as well. Li-Ning is the most premium most of the time, and then you have Peak right after that. And those two really compete with one another, and those also compete with the bigger brands such as Nike and Jordan.
Yep.
But then you have ANTA, which is the affordable option. It's kind of like the Shaq version of,
yeah,
you know what I mean, like Chinese sneakers.
And knowing that they're kind of like the Shaq brand, I was expecting just a real generic sneaker that had a letter K and a letter T, maybe his number on it.
Yeah.
But what we got instead was like this upper that had texture to it, had something to do with the shark. I forget what it was actually called, but...
Well, yeah, that's supposedly the actual model, since this is not...
Right.
It's a PE of the shoe.
Right, so then, like a day later, it came out that that wasn't his signature, and it was, like you said, a PE of this shark something model.
Whatever the hell
it's called. This team model.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what to think now. It may be a team model. It's kind of fishy because people were getting grilled in the comment section, or people were grilling ANTA in the comment section, saying these look like Fufu KD8s, or I'm sorry, KD5s, and just saying that they look whack or whatever. And most of these people don't know what they're talking about, because all they know is Jordan and Nike.
Well, the one problem that I have with shoe companies lately is the one piece. They do all look the same. If you turn the lights off, you know what I mean, and you just see the silhouette, the Hyperdunks look like the KDs, which look like the Currys, which look like the LeBrons, which look like whatever. They all look the same. So I think that the complaining about, oh, this looks like this or this looks like that, they all look like each other. Who cares? But these other sites, these other news outlets, they make you hate the shoe right off the bat, like the way that they write it and everything.
Right.
Like, what was one of the article topics?
So one article, which was posted on Bleacher Report, and it was just in everyone's feed. This one article, it said, the title was, ANTA just unveiled Klay Thompson's first signature shoe, and he's not happy about it. Me initially going, those don't look too bad. I click on it, thinking maybe there's something that Klay Thompson's crew or camp or agent or even himself said, you know, it's a work in progress, or something to lead us to believe that he's not happy with the shoe. Read the article, no facts. All the article reported was that in those two photos that we saw, where he probably didn't even know
somebody was snapping a picture.
Someone was taking a photo of him. The reporter said he didn't look too thrilled with the shoe. Maybe it was hot in a room like it is right now. In this room.
It's hella hot, dude.
Or maybe he had a stomachache from that exotic food he was eating.
Did you see that that he blew the smoke?
Maybe he wasn't feeling too good from that the night before. But I find it real hard to believe that that face was because, oh snap, I don't like these sneakers. And then also the report referenced the comments that idiots were commenting on the Instagram saying that they look like trash. So when a reporter does that, it really grinds my gears, because when we try to post articles on WearTesters, we like to post facts.
This is how we look at the shoe. Just like that. The only thing that we care about is tech, performance,
the
quality that they're putting into the uppers and things like that, the materials. And that's how we look at stuff. You have to look at stuff like that, because the only thing that I think that would be fair judgment is looking and comparing prices.
Right.
That's the only thing where sometimes I feel like, yo, just throw like, this is 110, this is 140.
Like you said, we don't care how it looks, because I mean, there's been ugly shoes that play good.
The way that the blogs work is that they have huge bias towards stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's no secret, or maybe you're too stupid to see it, but it's pretty blatant. A lot of the news that you see out there is Jordan, it's Nike. It's always positive for the most part. And the only time when it's not is when it's maybe a performance review or something. But even then, most of the time, performance reviews on those brands have been positive as well. Sometimes for good reason, and sometimes it's unwarranted, in my opinion. You know, like what we do, we don't do that. We don't take a paycheck from nobody. Half the time, you'll never see a giant Nike advertisement or whatever on WearTesters. Recently, they did have the Superfly 4 and all that stuff, but that just happens to be a good shoe, so, you know, whatever. But, like, I would hope that I'd never see a Hyperdunk ad.
Right.
At least for the new Hyperdunk. On the WearTesters site.
Bring back the 2010 ads, please.
Yeah, you could advertise
ads
that you're gonna retro the Hyperdunks from the past, but I don't want to see the brand new Hyperdunk like advertised on WearTesters, because I don't believe in the shoe, so I don't want people to think that I'm trying to push them or feed them, which is exactly what the other blogs do. Is that they're straight up about money, just like these athletes. So don't get anything twisted. Maybe Klay Thompson isn't happy with his shoe, but he's very happy with his paycheck.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the only reason why he would leave Nike for ANTA is the money. And look, all these blogs are trying to sell you something, even though a lot of times they don't get paid specifically. Like if a shoe comes out and they don't like it, they're still trying to sell it to you. We, on the other hand, are trying.
We're just trying to inform you.
We're trying to inform you and say you have X amount of money. Use the information on the site to help you figure out what you're gonna do with your money. That's what WearTesters is. So be careful and just know when you come to this site, that's what you're gonna get, and that's, I mean, the unofficial or official mission statement of WearTesters. Yeah, we don't hold any bias towards any brand. So hopefully, when those ANTA shoes release, since it's a U.S. player, especially here in the Bay, it's a big player. Not quite a Curry level, but close. Hopefully they're available and obtainable for a decent price, and if they are, I know that I'm interested in trying them out. Oh yeah, me too. So you know what I always think when I go to Chinatown in San Francisco? Do they ever have them? No, but I'm saying some dude should do that. Some dude should open up a little hole in the wall, maybe at the back of those Chinese bodegas. You know what they should do is like where they have all those fake Jordans? Yes. Put some ANTA shit out there too. Yeah, well, look, unofficial mayor or triad king of Chinatown. Oh, man. Get that going in your market right there. Look, because I'm like, there are shoe stores in Chinatown. There are. Yeah. They don't sell Li Nings, ANTAs, or Peaks. It sounds. They should try to do that. Let us know what you guys think. Do you think that all these blogs were just kind of like blowing smoke up your ass? Trying to make up stuff just so you... What it is clickbait. But let us know how you feel about it, because obviously people click. It works. Right. So, you know what I mean? Look, I don't really normally swear, but that is f***ing bullshit. I'm done. Next topic. Yeah.